Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to your mid-March reading. Let's dive in right away here. Today, I have a story for you. Maybe you have heard the story of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun. We're going to start with your coffee cup and then move on to your tarot. The thing is, I was actually like scrolling through and I see everything as an inspiration to myself. I see there's a tears of joy coming forward. There's some good news. I see a massive lantern here illuminating your pathway. And I kind of see like a heart shape and a plus attached to it. That kind of reminds me of the symbol of, do I have any paper here? No. Okay, the symbol, the round shape, and then the cross. This is the symbol of the Venus, Libra energy, Taurus energy, something loving coming into your life. Okay, which is a good sign. This lantern is going to be illuminating your path. Some good news, tears of joy, unexpected pathways also opening. And I'm going to get to the story too, but I'm going to just point out the things first. I see here. Initially, I saw like a careta careta. A careta careta is a type of sea turtle. I think turtles. Yeah. I kind of see them. It's like a swimming towards the ocean, swimming towards the sea. So they can actually be free. They can grow in that space because that's their own natural environment. And I feel like that's what's happening for you. And the house on their back kind of states that if you're in a space that is not really serving who you are, not supporting your creative self, your truth, seems like you're sailing, like you're swimming towards that place, okay? But also I see this head of a squid here. Squid, because they produce ink, kind of like reminds me of like the feather, because like the feather was used as a tool for writing, so intellectual creations as well. So also squid is like that's a symbol for that. So this is also intellectual creation for you. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the story of the Icarus, because I want to point out those things that, okay, I gotta show this one too. You can see a beautiful elephant actually with a long trunk. This is a big one. This is an establishment. This is a new creation. I see someone with like a big eyes watching this over from the future. So this is something that you're establishing today. There's a horse right next to it. Horses means wish fulfillment. And this elephant is a war elephant. It's ready to go to war. It's ready to go to mission. This can be like a financial supporter that you're going to be connecting with. This can be like a financial support for your desires, heart's desires, plans for the future, showing up in your energy. Or this is something like defending also, because I feel like the elephants were actually used in the battles back in the day. How can I tell that? Because I watched Lord of the Rings. No, that's not what it is. Okay, so it is a cultural thing to dress certain animals in a way that that 500 300 Spartans, they had the Persians had the elephants as well. So like they have shields. These animals are actually dressed in shields. And I even saw like a painting the other day on Instagram that on the painting, the cat has an armor. Cat has an armor. It's beautiful. I love that. So it is something like, traditionally people like to dress their animals in armor. So that's why I feel like this one is wearing armor. So this person, this situation, this financial thing coming into your life is already shielded, supported, protected. Okay, it's a very good thing. And elephants indicates long-term stability. So this is going to bring long-term stability into your life. So let's get back to the story of the Icarus. I actually came across a tattoo of someone making like a Icarus, and there was like labyrinth right under it. It's falling off the sky. So I always heard the story of it, but I was thinking maybe is he like an angel flew too close to the sun and his actually wings burned down, so he fell down. Then I looked at the story of him, and no, that's not it. He was actually imprisoned with his father on a tower, and there's a backstory to it as well. If you can look it up. I looked it up on a website called Greek mythology. There's probably deeper meaning to it. What happens to Icarus is his father makes two wings. His father's an architect. He's a genius inventor. two sets of wings for both of them, from feathers and wax. And the thing is, his father warns him and tells him, okay, don't fly too close to the sun. Our plan is to escape from here to reach our freedom. Okay, there's a plan set in play, and what happens is he forgets the plan. That's why he actually like rises too close to the sun. It's not because he's wondering what's happening inside the sun. Okay, he forgets the plan, he forgets the mission. And I feel like here, that's what happens to us all the time. Like this story, for example, they tell us don't get too close to the sun, don't dream big dreams, because if you do, your wings will burn down. So what happened to him? Because he forgot the real mission that he had. The real mission was the freedom. And like he said, you know what? I'm going to go rogue out of the pathway, out of the mission. So I feel like it's not about like shooting for the stars and landing in the moon is a bad thing kind of thing, or like shooting for the sun is a bad thing. I feel like it's actually about going rogue on your plans. Okay, this is not really an inspired action, like going rogue. I feel like it is about like just forgetting the real pathway here. Okay, I feel like I saw this and I said, you know what, somebody needs to hear that. And I came up here to tell you that. So if you're feeling like, if you're afraid of like, oh, I don't want to fly too close to the sun is not your mission. Okay, in that story, flying to the sun is not the mission. The mission is go to the freedom. Okay, gain the freedom first, and then maybe you can invent something better that you can fly too close to the sun. But the thing is, with what they have in their hand, the mission is to escape from the tower. So I see that. Let me see if I can see any wings for you. I see letter V here. There's a great victory coming forward. And I see there's actually two people contemplating some things here. So you might come across with a plan or someone who will actually help you with a plan. I see there are three people in your heart space. 1, 2, 3. And I see letter E can be someone's first name or the last name. I see letter C, A in the middle. A maybe Alicia, Amanda, can be Mary. C can be Cecilia or like Carrie, someone's first name or the last name. And E can be like Emily, again in someone's first name or the last name. There are three people coming together, but initially you're starting out with 2 and you're a Gemini. The 2 can be actually, if you have like maybe your mind is keep changing about a subject, or maybe you have 2 different opinions in one subject. Okay, it seems like those 2 minds are actually becoming one here, and then you will be finding yourself in the environment of the full support to your mission. Okay, it's not about flying too close to the sun. It is about focusing on your final vision, your mission. Okay, that's the first priority here. I see there's actually a magic lamp appearing after you make your mind, maybe clarifying your intentions, your desires, what you would like to have. And that magic lamp will actually produce the genie that you need, which seems like a legal paper here. I don't know if some of you are purchasing new homes. I see a home here. The home has a face right there. There's a beautiful flower pot on top of it. So this is going to be some optimistic new experience. Maybe some home on top of a hill on a higher place. I see number 8 here, which will have material satisfaction in it. When you step inside of it, maybe it is going to have everything that you need, and it's not going to be that costly, which we have like a surrounding environment is a beautiful crowded environment. Maybe this is going to be the environment of the people really love and support you as well. I see there's actually initially I saw a whale, but now I look at it, I see a woman here. She's actually lecturing something, and she's like lecturing from the sky to, okay, I see a man now. There's a man, kind of looks like side profile, like a Van Gogh, like an orange hair, nose, the eyes, the mouth, and like a long chin. And I felt like an orange hair, and this person may be someone in like the feminine character can be in this person's mind. This can be someone who is really thinking about you, or maybe you are actually the masculine figure here. You're thinking about a feminine character. Seems like here there's going to be a meeting coming forward, because I see here there's like a conversation moment, and this kind of looks like a fish face right there. Maybe the conversation is going to be over like a source of abundance, and it seems like that's going to bring you guys together here, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see the half moon here. This is like the third quarter. The first quarter or the third quarter? I'm not sure. I think it can be the first quarter of the moon as well. Seems like a cycle is ending here, and the cycle is the cycle that you don't have clarity about what you do. When the first flip, it didn't really show up, but the second flip, the things are coming forward. So if you tried something and didn't work out, seems like here the message is do not give up, because it is going to be working on the second time. I see a letter B here. B can be in someone's first name or the last name. This can be a new relationship, by the way. There's a second desire coming forward as well. Another thing here is, like, this can be, for example, it doesn't have to be the same thing over and over again. Maybe you worked at a company, maybe you're graduated from like a certain field, you worked in a company, it was a terrible experience, and now you are actually saying like, oh, this field is not for me. It is filled with like this kind of negative people. It's just too maybe like vicious, like maybe you're feeling that way, but I feel like that experience was not the representation of what you truly desire. It was maybe momentarily collective thinking, collective mind might affected it, because like we keep like dipping into this very lows and keep coming back up when it comes to collective energy. Like a politician says something and just rocks our world. It's just they do something obnoxious. It's just like creates this like fluctuations, or a celebrity says something, do something that just, messes with our whole like a collective's energy. So that can be the timeline that affected you. So, but the thing is, when you have a set intention, they cannot really do much about it. Your intention will actually turn into fact eventually. So make sure that your intention is not only to make money, but also work in like if this is an example of work in a peaceful environment with loving, respectful, supportive energies and souls and spirits and the people. Okay. I see. Yeah, your desire is gonna be coming. It is even forming this like connection phone lines and connection lines. This can maybe even end up you having great connections with the people at the end of the day. Okay, we're gonna be looking into your tarot and jumping into the oracle afterwards. If you have like a specific desire, question, intention, it's good to focus on that. Let's see what's showing up for you. What is this? What is this? The world, ending of an era, ending of a cycle. When? How? We have the Two of Swords here. If you're having a hard time to make a decision about what's happening right now, or what you want, or which road to take, this is basically Two of Swords is encouraging you. Do not overanalyze this situation. Just make a decision, and you will have a chance to readjust things in the future. Soon as you make a decision, that will be like a brilliant success to you. Okay, be proud of yourself, because you're going to have the freedom to do whatever you want when you choose. Okay, and I keep looking at this card here. It's just catching my eye. I see clearly. Okay, I'm going to pull another affirmation for you, but it seems like here there is some clarity, like the Two of Swords, it's actually aligning perfectly. Even if you're having a hard time to see things, it seems like the answers are coming. You're going to be able to see things clearly very soon. Okay, let's see. The energy around what you're desiring is perfect. Okay, this is perfect love, true love. If this is about a person, a relationship, this is actually a soulmate connection, falling in love, or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts, and don't give up on people you love. You see there's arrows right there shooting a love arrow. Not really actually, but I feel like here he's observing there. If he sees the love is fading, he will be actually intervening and giving you more love. There's a beautiful home in the distance. This is actually making a home with someone that actually aligns with your energy. And if you're not even looking for love, maybe this is about money, this is about relationships, and not relationships, but the job, school, this is perfect relation. Okay, this is perfect. The things are aligning perfectly with your heart's desire. That's the energy surrounding that. Okay, what's hidden in the situation we have here? There are hidden ideas and also maybe things that you haven't discovered yet that will unlock many doors about this subject. Okay, we have brilliant ideas may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out, communicate clearly and concisely and remain objective. When you do communicate clearly, your ideas coming to you, or maybe writing them down, keeping a note of them and pulling them out when they're necessary, that will actually clarify the hidden things, hidden aspects showing up. That will be very useful for those things, okay? This can be, for example, maybe you're applying to certain things and there are paperwork that is necessary to be filled out that you didn't know about. But if you had some sort of like an idea of this can be thrown at me, guesses, maybe even research is done perfectly, because the Ace of Swords is analyzing things, having like an analytic view of things. Like you have the emotional connection, now you have the mental connection with the subject, and when the things actually like the hidden things comes to surface, you're not going to be surprised. You're going to be like, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's get going. Let's see the soul guidance here. We had the Queen of Swords energy. Be stoic, okay? Approach the things in a stoic manner. Do not react to the things that are not really working out on the way you want them to be, because there is going to be you're going to have power over it, mental power especially. And also this is suggesting that you using your brilliance experience is going to be necessary in order to achieve the success. Also releasing situations or people that no longer serve you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career. It says like if your goal is to accomplish certain things and you have already put the effort, necessary steps that have been taken, just go ahead and focus on the next thing. We have here, this is actually additional guidance for clarity. We have the ego is the energy of the Capricorn, the energy of the devil here. This is actually telling you when you feel trapped. This is the bottom card, by the way, that I'll pull from the bottom here. And I have the Emperor too. Let's pull. Okay. All right, guys. This is beautiful looking. Let's see. So ego might think that you are trapped in a situation. Your decisions are actually not going to get you where you want it to be. But this is basically telling you accept responsibility for your situation and make choices that support your path to happiness. And so the ego, like it says, addictions or unhealthy habits, but you don't have to fall victim to that. This is something that can be controlled through following your passion. And I have here Aries, your Sagittarius, and Aries energy, passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. So this can be someone who has a leadership mindset, position, situation that will show up to help you out with this thing. And a passionate relationship and trusting your instincts is going to actually take you out of this ego position situation. Also, leading with confidence is important too. Taking a leadership role, and structure and discipline is going to get you to the victory that you are actually desiring to have. Victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotion, awards, and scholarships are showing up here. Let's see what else. I have some clarification cards here. We're going to get more details on that. Then I'm going to move on to the oracle. Let's see. With the Ace of Swords, we have a dark man, dealings or relationships with a man with dark hair and complexion when it comes to the surrounding energy here. A throne, position of authority. So this person might be actually leaving you the authority to do things that you love when it comes to your desire. We have a disappointment in a friend or a lover. Okay, this is the hidden aspect. That's what's overlooked. Maybe you had disappointments regarding that, but eventually we have evolvement with the law. So because Ace of Swords has Libra involved, I feel like here you're going to have some sort of like a victory here, even if you're feeling like, oh, this person disappointed me because they didn't support me. This can be someone actually will, their support might have affected things in a negative way. Okay, this can be like a blessing coming to you. So know that this hidden truth can be initially disappointing, but afterwards you're going to come to realize why it happened that way. Queen of Swords energy here, the guidance. You will receive a gift when you act stoically and logically. The final result, I feel like a massive gift as well. A goal-oriented person is the energy of the Emperor here. So set your goals because you're going to hit the targets very well. Let's get to the Oracle now. Let's see about this subject. What's happening now? What do you need to know? What do you need to do? And what do you need to release? Let's go. Okay, the universe is behind your back, supporting you fully. It's a good one. And a rose is actually, what you need to do is rose. Okay, rose is the flower of love, and it came forth with the Two of Cups. So do something you would love, or maybe spend some time with the people you love. We all live in two worlds, one of understanding and thinking, the one of the heart of feeling. Our daily experiences are stored in the world of understanding, but emotions that accompany them, love, happiness, fear, are in the heart. Our heart speaks to us when we are asleep at night. It often asks for help and simply fail to notice. In our fast-paced world, there's no time to wake up slowly and allow the nice dreams to linger with us for a moment. So let's see. The rose is actually suggesting what to do. Allow yourself and your heart the small pleasure that taking the time to look at, sense, and smell the beauty of roses in this world brings. So do something that is pleasurable to you, and that will probably help you get into the state of love and peace and success and achievement. That will actually, that's what we're trying to keep, okay? The state of being, because that's what becomes our reality. What you need to release is revelation. Okay, this can be in the two. This is actually, I see, like, he reminds me of Legolas. I don't know if you guys watched Lord of the Rings. We have, there's a beautiful elf male there. He is the archer, which is a Sagittarius energy. So this can be like Sagittarius coming into your life. But this is something that you need to release. Maybe if you're in expectation of someone to come save you, maybe it's actually releasing that. And that will actually give you the revelation that you are the savior of the story. You are the emperor. You are the hero of the story. Okay, yes, exactly. This is an elf. And repeat at intervals using your inner voice. I am who I am, and I always was. Feel the presence of the elves following, you as supporting you, and that will actually clear some of maybe the negative feelings that you're carrying. Okay, I'm gonna pull your second oracle, and this is going to be also the archangel help. I ask the best advice guidance for my beautiful Geminis today, now, through unconditional love. Thank you. We have Mother Mary and Archangel Zadkiel showing up here for you, number 31. We have 31 days in this month, so that can be your day to actually call upon them so they can give you a hand. These orbs give you direct link to Mother Mary. Okay, we have her little statue here. Mother Mary's heart and the cosmic heart. It helps you to awaken, open, and activate your soul star chakra. Your guidance is to reflect on your love for your family, humanity, and the world and yourself. Beautiful. When you work with Mother Mary and Archangel Zadkiel, you transmute the old and open the possibility of loving yourself more. Then you can love and value others and humanity as a whole. Okay? Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. You can call upon them. They will be helpful. Let's see your final affirmation for this reading. What does Gemini needs to know at this moment? What do you need to know? Okay. I am I accept my uniqueness. Beautiful. That's actually aligning with the archangel as well. There is no competition, no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Exactly. Ask for Mother Mary and Archangel Zadkiel's help to affirm that reality as a feeling, as a thought, as a state of being. Okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.